Hello, Aquarius, and many thanks for tuning into my channel. This is a reading for those who have Aquarius as their sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. During this reading, I will pull cards to discuss your energy, the energy of someone you deal with, and the character of your relationship. Okay, let's jump in. Person 1 in this relationship, showing up as the Two of Pentacles, the Justice card, Queen of Swords, motivated by the Sun and the Seeker. Person 2 showing up as Six of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Eight of Wands, motivated by the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Okay, representing your relations, Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Cups on the bottom. Okay, I feel like this is a budding relationship or a budding opportunity for love. Person 1 is kind of going back and forth, taking a very maybe hypercritical approach to whether or not this can be something long term or be something it is that they think will serve them. I don't know why I'm getting serve, but here with the Justice card, this person is really weighing the pros and cons of give and take, whether it is the right choice. And I don't mean, correct within the scales of, karma, if you believe that. If not, maybe they're questioning whether this is an even intellectual match. Underneath it all, it seems that this person has been through quite a lot, and they're kind of coming out on the other side of that, knowing a lot more about themselves, becoming a lot clearer about what it is they're seeking out in the world. They've had some sort of illumination. And so they're approaching, it seems, this Ace of Cups situation maybe very differently than they normally would. I really like this with the Seeker and the Sun card here. The person is motivated by learning from past lessons, really getting to know themselves, having been through a cycle already, and coming out, with, very, very happy, maybe happy to be released from the cycle, maybe happy because they learned some very tough lessons that they feel will serve them moving forward. And it looks here with the Queen of Swords, she's got her sword raised and her hand out. She is really heavily evaluating the situation, either because somebody is coming in a little bit wishy-washy, not really sure if they want to invest, or this person is trying to make a decision as to whether they want to invest. Will this relationship, if I choose it, do right by me? Okay, person 2. Six of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Eight of Swords. This person feels very, very trapped, or at least they're behaving as if they are. They're unable to look at the give and take aspects of the relationship. They may be in a situation that they don't want to confront. Confronting this situation will require them to make a very hard decision. They cannot move out of where they are unless they make a decision. Now, they're approaching this in a Knight of Wands and a Knight of Swords energy, so this can be somebody who not is motivated by conflict, but perhaps brings a little bit more drama than necessary because they don't really fully give to a project to any completion. So as this plays out in relationships, this is somebody who maybe begins a lot of relationships and doesn't really end them, is maybe a little too quick to make decisions about what the outcome of the relationship could bring. This is somebody who is perhaps, a little bit reactive. Now, what they're unwilling to look at has to do with give and take in a relationship. So, if they're showing up motivated by this energy of Knight of Wands and Knight of Swords, I wouldn't hesitate to guess that person 1 sees this and is, becomes incredibly unsure as to whether this is the union for them. I mean, person one is coming out of a very tough situation, having learned a lot of lessons, and person two is showing up as, two knights, which isn't really a match for, someone who's showing up as the Queen of Swords and 3 major arcana. So the cards here that represent the union, the relationship, Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups, and the 7 of Pentacles, this is something that 2 people have to really consider. Do I have my own life together, my own emotional gauge secure enough that I can give to something else? I mean, it's fine, again, with this Knight of Cups to approach something from a very romantic, very emotional, very flighty energy. But if you're coming towards a Queen of Cups, that's not really something that, is worth investing in for this other person. It causes a bit of an imbalance. Both of these people are very insecure about the fact that they don't know if they give to this, what will come out the other end. But I am feeling here that there are very romantic notions between the two. There's a lot of love to be given in this situation. I just feel like person 2 needs to show up a little bit differently if they want to make this happen. Let's see if we can get some advice here for person 2. Or person 1, whoever's watching. Excuse me. Let's get some advice for whoever's watching. There's that 10 of Pentacles that I just saw on the bottom of the deck under the Ace of Cups. Okay. Your advice is this. This opportunity has the potential to grow into any sort of financially stable domestic situation that you choose. Here with the Hierophant, this is a huge amount of potential for a commitment. Now, the fact that the Ace of Pentacles is sandwiched between the Hierophant and the 10 of Pentacles is telling me that this is a seed that can grow into these things, although it may not look like it from the start. So you're going to have to use a lot of intuition. You're going to have to do a lot of, meditating and self-check-in, I think, to determine how to proceed with this relationship. Person 1 is, again, showing in this energy of the Queen of Swords, which is somebody who can verbalize or discuss holding somebody accountable for their actions. The question as person 1 is, do I really want to take that on and to do that? Do I want to commit to a relationship where that I'm being tasked with having to, keep my partner being self-reflexive by holding them accountable constantly? I mean, that's really no fun. Person 2 seems to be a little bit insecure about give and take, doesn't really want to look at give and take in relationships. Do I really want to be in a relationship, they may ask themselves, with somebody who wants to constantly hold me accountable because I'm not reaching their bar? I think that these 2 people together, if they respect each other and they use their intuition to look a little bit more at what isn't being said, right? Because High Priestess doesn't really talk. This is using intuition, and this is going inwards to meditate, think, and contemplate. I think with the 9 of Wands here on the bottom, this is the Wounded Warrior card, Knight of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. There's going to have to be a lot of learning here, and I think this is going to go very slowly, and it may change both of you. For better or for worse. I don't think that this is going to be an easy relationship. I think there's a lot of potential here, but a lot of work needs to be done in the meantime. Okay, so take that as you will. That is what I have for you today. If this reading isn't about your story, then check out my future readings. If you like how I read, then please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Peace and gratitude from me to you, and as always, take care.